Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Atlaran Adventuring Company. This is the third time I am your Dungeon Master, Taiylor Wallace, and joining me, I have Astrid Knight say the exact thing you said last time.
I don't remember what I fucking said. I don't remember what I say as soon as it comes out of my mouth. Hey, guys. What's up? My name's Ash. You can find me basically everywhere at Astrid K. Writes or on my website, astridknight.com. Are you depressed? Do you want to be gay? Then I have a good starter manual for you in the form of my novel, Perception Check, Book 1 of the Mages of Elmira Saga. In it, you will find many instances of depression and gayness. So if that's if that's your milieu, then will you
fuck up, Ash? Oh my god!
Please tell me
Ben.
that you just read the trigger warnings for that.
God. We also have Blake Wolfe. Ash is done.
How am I supposed to follow that?
You can't.
Oh,
do we need to restart again? Oh my god.
Milieu, will you fuck? That was beautiful.
Absolute
Thank you.
13-year-old poetry writing son of a bitch.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
All right. My name is Blake R. Wolfe, and I guess if you're already gay and maybe a little less depressed, you can read my books. They're about werewolf penises in your butt.
That'll make you less depressed?
Yeah. So if you've ever wondered what it's like to be
I haven't
rimmed by a werewolf, I've got you covered. Yep, you can find me blakerwolf.com.
Blaker.
Blaker Wolf.
Blaker.
That's it. You can find me anywhere. I don't care. Just buy stuff from me, please. Thanks.
Cool. We've also got Zack, Gale.
Hold on. The aliens are coming in right
now.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh,
no.
It's not aliens. It's my book.
God
Koop, you have the power to get rid of him.
You
have the power to shake him out.
It's full of spooky stuff. It's full of spooky, scary stories. You can find it on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. You should check it out.
I regret ever editing.
It's fun and spooky.
Say spooky at least 3 more times.
Spooky.
God damn it.
Next time, can you please bring like a little cow plushie and just like warp it up and over
Yeah,
and
just
away?
like tape it with a string.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make it food struck.
Koop just looks like he dies inside more and more every time.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he loves this.
He really does, though.
Gets him
we
in
also
character.
have our producer and not an author, though he should be, Zack Koop.
I'm gonna cut this intro so that everyone's
No.
No, hear me out. Everyone talking about their books is gonna be cut. So it's just gonna be Taiylor going, I have Astrid Knight, and then it cuts. And I have Blake R. Wolfe, and then it cuts. And it goes, and I have Zack Gale. And then we're just gonna start. But yeah, hi everyone. It's me.
You're gonna cut yourself
Zachary
out?
Koop. You can find me at Zachary Koop. I don't know why you would. Maybe you like hearing me complain about things. My opinion doesn't matter though, so you shouldn't do that. So, yeah.
Do you need like a pill or something?
I can only imagine that Koop is going to put in like he's going to have words come on the screen that says I'm so sorry for all of them.
Just in a different like crazy font each time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be like just
papyrus.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't get paid enough to add letters to the things
you don't
that
get paid,
do.
Bud.
Exactly.
None of us do. In fact, I lose money on this shit.
Taiylor, how about
we appreciate your loss.
Yeah, Taiylor, speaking of your losses, why don't you tell us about the things that you do?
Oh my god, that is an incredible idea. We appreciate. Oh my god, sorry, I just came up with a horrifying idea.
Yeah, right.
No,
Congratulations.
It made me immediately think of we appreciate your service.
Congratulations on your loss.
I I am not going to say what I'm thinking in regards to that.
Yeah, this is going on the internet forever, so.
Yeah.
It's like celebrating a divorce. Congratulations on your loss.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, as I mentioned, my name is Taiylor Wallace, Dungeon Master and Editor at one point during nothing for some... A what?
A what?
A what?
You can
find me at Taiylor Wallace. Make sure you misspell Taylor with an I-Y.
I-Y.
Or an a-wa.
And just yodel every freaking time.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's like that. It's like that Beyonce video.
I wasn't ready for the ooh that time.
Sorry.
Fuck it. I'm not putting any cuts in this episode.
No, you're not.
Put the whole thing up.
This is too much fun. I want this for me. I don't care about posterity. I just want this for me. Hi, yeah, I'm Taiylor. All of our links are on our link tree on screen. Damn it, the second wave hit me. Or in descriptions wherever
Started. We haven't started.
I am trying so hard to keep it together. It's very hard to do that when Taylor is losing it.
The moment I could see again, I just saw Harris like with his head back laughing, and I couldn't.
It was because you were reading it, but you were going, check out a red bubble.
Yeah. There's a link tree somewhere on the screen or in the descriptions. Click on that, and also check out The Wayward and the Wanderer. We wrote that. It's about our first campaign. Yeah, The Wayward and the Wanderer. And
this is why people on YouTube only watch the first 10 minutes of our episode.
Yeah, probably. They're like,
they're just like,
these
this
assholes.
is the fun part. Nobody wants to watch
Someday,
the actual show.
Someday, though, we will get a super fan who does like really good edits, and they'll cut together every time we've made ourselves laugh so hard that we cried.
So I wish that would be so fun.
It would. I just need one super fan, just one.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should go to Atlaran now. Let's go.
To Atlaran in a way. It literally took us 15 minutes to open the fucking show.
I do just love that I'd put together this intro because it was like, ooh, we're gonna do like a dark, spooky campaign and murder mystery. Ooh,
you know. Not.
And every single intro that we do on these, like, we're like, let's go to Atlaran, and we're all like laughing our dicks off, right? Yeah. And then it's just like this super serious intro comes on the screen, and it's super spooky. And then we come back to Taiylor, who's like, last time you guys did this bullshit.
I love the emotional whiplash. It makes me so happy.
God.
Oh God.
Let's actually get into this because I want to play some fucking D&D. All right. So, last time, basically the entirety of last episode was a roleplay character relationship builder episode, where we found out some things about some people, and some people got some mysterious letters, some not so mysterious, some were for a chicken. And the Castille brothers got a letter from their dad letting them know they had been replaced.
No.
You want to spell it out?
Ezra was replaced.
Or, well, try number 4. Well, if we're thinking about Julian got replaced, because he was the last one.
That's true.
When in doubt, push another one out.
Yes, that's how Mallory Castille lives. So, I believe Preston did end up sharing his letter with Damian. And Todd, you got your letter. You didn't really say anything about it, so you have that.
Yeah, I mean, I showed everybody. It was chicken.
The chicken. But you didn't share the part about the "we miss you" Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it, how it's spelled incorrectly?
Todd either tortured or
okay,
rescued a gerbil. Jury's still out.
Yes, and also you Vodro posted a gerbil to Deza. which is an incredible fucking phrase.
Either emancipated or killed it.
Or both.
Same diff, if you really consider it. Emancipated from this life.
Manifest destiny, yo.
Manifest destiny. All right, anyway.
I don't know. I'm just throwing words out. He said emancipation, so I was like, yeah, manifest destiny. Those go together.
Sure, but...
I fucking know.
Anyway,
I colonialized that gerbil.
Oh, no. After you guys had finished all of your letter shenanigans and running around together, including going to the post office several times, I believe you guys were headed back to the Black Abbey. And it's around noonish.
Aww.
So, as you're heading over there, is there anything else you guys need to do in town, or are you heading straight to see the abbess and the ordermaster?
I mean, we kind of did a whole bunch of stuff in town, right?
Yeah, we role-played breakfast last time. We did post office stuff. Well, we role-played post office stuff last time. And then I think we did some market stuff.
I stole a gerbil.
Yeah, you guys went through the market. You guys got some things. You noticed there was some kind of entertainers caravan in town, which was where you got the gerbil.
And Damian bought a healing potion for
I sent some
gold.
licorice to someone.
Yes, you did. You did, Roosevelt. So, at the Black Abbey, because we're just gonna skip this whole portion.
Whoa. Every single time. In my head, every single time.
What? No,
Whoa,
don't
Black
answer.
Abbey.
You guys arrive at the Clarion Basilica. And today you notice that, well, actually, no, you would arrive at the outer wall of the Black Abbey and find the gates closed, which you have not seen ever happen thus far.
Including literally yesterday.
What?
Including the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
So the
never
Black
seen
Abbey's
these
closed?
gates closed. There's no one going in or out. There are no guards on the outside of the walls, but you do see some on top of the walls and up in the bastions. But the Abbey is incredibly quiet right now. And you also realize as you get there, you haven't heard the bell tolling today.
Insight check.
On what?
On the gate.
What kind of lock is on this gate?
On the
How is the gate feeling today?
Yeah, can I read
deeply closed off.
Yeah.
Do I believe the gate?
Yes, it is truly a gate.
The gate's wife left him last night and took the kids.
The gatelets.
Oh god.
How many bars in this gate?
How many bars?
Okay. Yeah. What I would like to do is I would like to insight check. You said that there were some.
Never mind.
There are some guards up on the top of the wall. Cool. I would like to insight check them to see if they look like. I don't know if this is like a Buckingham Palace situation where they're just always gonna be, stoic and straight-faced. But I want to see if they look worried.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and make an insight check.
Oh, was that an elephant?
I think that was Koop.
No, that was me. Okay, good. I have advantage on these. Okay. Hold on. I have to see if this is one of my... No, because this isn't looking to see if something is lying. So, 14.
14.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Well, the first thing you notice is that the guys up on the walls are in the thorny black armor. They're not in their daytime armor.
Oh my god.
And you will also see that on the bastions where the beacons are, they're currently not lit, but you see that standing up on the bastions are a few of the statues. You have never seen them out during the day.
We need to light the beacons. Gondor calls for
needs
From what you can tell this far below, Everyone is like, there's nobody like standing close to each other. There's nobody like chilling, chatting. They're all sort of equidistant-ish apart and all just facing outward.
Okay. I whistle. I can't whistle in real life, but Damian can. Damian whistles for their attention.
That's a factoid. Add it to the wiki. I think from the threshold above the, or from the gatehouse above the actual gate, you see a helmeted head poke out that sort of black dragon face, and he pulls it up to reveal a sort of young, like peach fuzz bearded face. And he looks down and he says, Abby's closed today. Go home. Go home.
We literally have a meeting with the Order Master scheduled for this morning.
No meetings today, sorry.
Why is she closed? I say in his head directly.
Yeah, you see him like pull back, and you can already tell he's just glancing around, and he pokes his head back out and looks at all of you. What?
Is something wrong?
With the demons inside your head. Ooh.
Make an intimidation check.
Yes. I'm so good at these. Not. Oh, that was a really good roll.
Oh no.
Intimidation. Weirdly, this chicken's got +5. 24.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh.
This is like a 19-year-old kid
Yes.
who has never worn this kind of armor a day in his life. All right.
We're gonna
Bet you
get
he's
our
never
asses
pooped in
kicked by
armor
these
like this either.
dreadnoughts.
Yeah, he's like looking down, and you see his eyes like glaze over in fear and go wide. And he pulls back in, and you just hear him screaming, the voice just like dies away as he runs away.
I have a range of like 5 miles, so I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah, you just hear screaming in the distance as he flees
Love
deeper
it.
into the
Is
abbey.
it evident that Todd did something?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, I'm so nobody can tell. You just see
All right,
Todd. He's
make an
just, like,
insight
wiggling
check
his
on
head.
Todd. Make an insight check.
Deception. Oh fuck, that's pretty good. 26.
23.
Huh? Aha!
You think something has gotten into the abbey. It's getting them.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh my god.
How tall is the wall?
What's wrong with that man?
It's not a super tall wall, all things considered. It's probably like 20 feet.
Okay.
Is the lock on the outside?
No, that would be stupid.
Okay. Mage hand. I'll just mage hand, and I'm just gonna Skyrim myself up over the gate.
That is something I've said you can do. Yeah, you guys see an ethereal hand just scoop Todd, and he goes, whoop.
Yep.
You're gonna...
Todd, I need you to make me
Yes.
either a
Shield.
persuasion check
Oh, okay.
or a stealth check.
Let's go with stealth.
Okay, so you're trying to do this sneakily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I think it's funnier. 12.
You're not using your lucky feet?
Nah.
Okay. What's your AC?
14 for the moment.
Okay. Hold, please.
Mm-hmm.
Holding.
Bobbing his head to that music.
Yeah.
Ben, have you ever seen The Crow?
No.
Okay, because there's a line in there where a guy goes, caw, caw, bang, fuck, I'm dead. And I have the feeling that might be what's happening here.
That's fine. I'm so cool with doing another character, you guys.
Todd, you are going to take 4 points of piercing damage.
What was it to hit?
What?
What was it to hit?
It was 18.
Shield.
In a shield? Will that get you
Yep.
there?
Oh, yeah, that takes me to like 19.
Okay. So, you see a crossbow bolt fly out at you from atop the wall, and you just shield it away.
Yeah, chicken just.
And you guys hear a voice yelling for no, hold your fire. What are you gonna say, Koop?
Friendlies! Do not fire!
In the least friendly voice?
Oh my god.
Make me
Did
a
someone
persuasion
leave a
check with
bear
advantage.
outside the abbey?
Natural 20.
That is shocking.
Go fire.
My next character.
That's my thing, goddammit. But anyway, yeah, you're yelling don't fire, that guy's yelling don't fire. Todd is not fired upon any further, so where do you go?
Just down to the other side of the gate.
Okay, so you lift yourself up and over.
Yeah. Is the lock there, or is it like a bar? Like, what's going on?
It is, so on the back of this door, there are 3 sliding bar locks that are all connected by clockwork. Basically, there's a crank in the gatehouse that pulls them all at the same time, and if one of the bars fails, there's 2 more to stand in its place. It's pretty fucking hefty.
Okay. I just project from the other side. I'm like, well, I'm not strong enough to open the gate. Don't see anything. Looks weird. Come on over.
Todd, how do you feel about being grabbed?
Oh, that shit's not happening.
Okay,
no
so
touchy.
make me a dexterity save.
Oh, balls. 9. You know what? I'm gonna use a luck point.
Okay.
Don't fucking touch me.
For that.
Yeah.
Getting shot doesn't matter.
No.
Better.
Being
touched?
picked
20.
up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
So you feel the heat of a hand the instant before it actually touches you, and you just do your full chicken, like, out of the way thing.
As soon as I do, I turn around.
And
Who do
cast
I see?
Fireball.
Sorry.
You turn around and you see the Kedwin, the order master, like, actually reaching out toward you to grab you.
As soon as they do that, they just hear in their head, they're just like...
The chicken is.
Yeah.
Actually, I may not even need to do that. Maybe chickens just make that noise.
They absolutely can.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you just hiss aloud, and he stops. And looking down at you with the you see like his eye patch behind, like, inside of his helmet, so you can only see one eye. And he looks down at you, and sort of echoing inside of the dragon mask, he says, I think you were told it's closed today.
What's closed?
Everything. Go back to wherever you're staying.
We have a meeting. Also,
Not
your
today,
gate is
you
highly
don't.
inefficient.
Get
Ezra's
out.
gonna step forward.
We're
From the
on
other
the
side
other
of the
side
gate.
of the gate.
We are?
Yes.
Yes.
Todd lifted
Todd
himself up and
did
over.
not
You're still on
open
the
it.
other side.
Oh,
I can't open the gate. It's too heavy.
never mind.
Mage hand can only do like 5 pounds.
Damian is currently, while that conversation is happening, Damian is currently adjusting something with his shoulder. Taiylor, I'm letting the mimic take a bite.
Lovely. Yeah, roll that. But Kedwin looks down at you, Todd, and he kind of stops for a second because he remembers something, and he says, do you have that detective with you?
Which one are you talking about? The one with laryngitis?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Now,
He's here.
Now, real quick, because I see where this is going, and I want to make sure that he's disappointed. Now, I'm going to drink the healing potion that I just bought in the market.
Okay.
And, yeah, I mean, he's probably there, but, you know, you guys won't open the gate because you're awful. And I just mage hand, like, up, and just like, ooh, and just go up in the air to the top of the gate or the gatehouse or whatever. I'm just going to perch on top of the little pinnacle roof.
So,
And you hear Kedwin, like, he's, like, watching you go. His head, like, follows you. And he turns to just somebody who's with him and is like, if that chicken's still here at nightfall, shoot him.
so Taiylor, I got a 6 on the mimic.
Mm-hmm.
So for the next 6 hours, I have the mimic benefits. One of which is I'm kind of sticky now. When it comes to climbing, I would like to attempt to scale the wall.
Oh my god! All right.
Also,
yeah. Make me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Can we see through the wall at all?
Acrobatics or athletics? No, you cannot. It's solid stone.
Okay.
That is a 18.
Easy enough. This is like a classic stone wall with like the deep grooves between the stones. You just float up the side of this wall. You've scaled sheer cliffs. This isn't gonna fucking stop you.
So, some of Damian's...
You've also climbed a cathedral before, so you know.
I will also say, Damian hates magic.
Mm-hmm.
That extends to healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
Some things are old enough that they will not heal from just drinking a healing potion. Some things are a little bit more recent, and those have healed due to a healing potion. So, I've made some adjustments, and that'll be fun. We'll figure those things out later. But yeah, no, Damian just easily scales the wall, and meets Todd, I guess, up at the top of the wall.
Yeah.
Well,
hey.
Are you climbing to the top of the gatehouse? Because that's where he is. He's like on top of it.
Sure.
Cool. A place that no one is meant to walk. Sure. Yeah, you could just jump right up there. There's like a weather vane up there that Todd has knocked the chicken off of and taken the place of.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just slowly. I keep putting my wings out and like tilting them slightly so I turn in a circle.
Interesting. I look out towards the north. What do I see?
That works so well with a spinning chair.
Oh my god.
Sorry, go ahead.
I look out towards the north. What do I see?
You see some mountains. You see some forest. You see some foothills. You see smoke rising out of the volcano. Yep. No mist. No mist since the Hydra went away.
Okay. I lean down to where and see Kedwin and just like, the fuck is going on here?
Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
God
While he's doing that, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Dick today, but that's okay. 14 minus 2 is a 12.
Not bad. This is still the first case. Sorry, what was the question?
What the fuck is going on here?
And he calls back up to you. He says, well, I suppose if anyone's going to be involved, it might as well be you. Coming to the Basilica, would you? I'd rather talk there. Bring your friends.
Okay.
And you hear the gate start to open.
On the other side, Preston's looking at Ezra and he's just like, well, you know, I could get us right on over there, but I can't because I can't see where we're going. Oh, doors opening.
Yeah. You guys just hear the tick, 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 as each bar is pulled back.
Todd reconnects with that kid he scared the shit out of and just goes, ooh!
You just hear distant screeching.
Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Oh, did you hear me when I said I cast Mage Armor?
No, I did not. But
okay, I did.
That. No worries.
I did. I would have backed you up if it came down to it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Am
I gonna duke it out with Taiylor to see if I survive or not?
Yes. So Todd,
like,
you know
legitimately, you have to fist fight each other.
Yes. I will
Online.
probably lose.
25 years in the making.
25?
I don't know. You're almost there, right?
We're
What?
5 years apart.
I'm 28.
No,
You're
I'm saying,
almost
like
almost
this
25,
battle,
right?
This battle is 25 years in the making.
What?
Yeah.
No, it was like 18 years in the making, and then I stopped being a stupid dick of a child.
Mm.
Mm.
You did?
And now we're kind of friends.
It took me a lot longer than it took you.
Same.
I
Anyway.
didn't stop being a dick of a child until well after 18.
Same.
Well, you know. Anyway. So Todd, I know you can get yourself down whenever you want. Damian, given the role that you did before and the fact that I know that you're a monk, you can get yourself down anytime as well. Ezra and Preston, you have the way open for you. You see the interior of the Abbey grounds is almost completely empty of people. There are a few people like patrolling in armor, and everyone's in pairs, but otherwise there's no townspeople. There's none of the people in robes like the priests and monks, and I guess whatever the equivalent of a nun would be. I don't know.
There's just like people out in the town though.
Yes. As far as you can tell, they don't know anything's wrong.
Jesus.
They might be suspicious because the bell's not going off, but they don't seem to be aware of anything.
I just had a brilliant idea for you, Taiylor. If you want the opposite of nun, just flip the letters over and they become an unu.
Yes, monks and unus.
And unus.
Unus. Anyway.
It's perfect.
Oh no, my unus.
So what are you guys doing?
Despise all of you.
No, you don't. You fucking love this. This is literally why we are friends.
I know.
We're all broken.
I mean, I'm just
So,
following
what are you guys
Kedwin
doing?
at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Todd is going to leap off the roof, not use his mage hand, and he's going to turn his wings in opposite directions so he comes down like one of those
like a helicopter
fairy
seat.
spinners. So he just like helicopters down.
Thought you were going for like a helicopter seat.
Wait, but does he like stay in one place vertically as he comes down? So he's not moving like this. He's just literally twisting in.
Yeah. Do you remember those Barbie things that had the pull string on them that like flew straight up? That.
And they always went into the fire, got stuck in kids' hair. Yeah.
Or in the roof.
Yeah. No, he does a full like Minecraft chicken and falls straight down.
Love that.
And it's slow. It's slow. It is safely slow.
It's beautiful.
He lands with a tiny little poof of dust, and you can kind of see like his little imaginary cape like waving in the wind.
You hear from atop the wall several people go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Kedwin looks thoroughly unenthused at the sight of all of you at this point. And he turns to Damian as the only noticeably serious person here.
Notably, he is pretty serious.
Noticeably, yes. And he looks up at you. He says, "We have a major fucking problem, and you seem to be about the right person to help with it. Early this morning, maybe around 2 a.m. or so, some of the folks out patrolling heard a scream, went into the Clarion Basilica, which was supposed to be empty, and found the abbess dead.
Murder mystery! Murder mystery! Murder! Yes!
I knew you'd be happy.
Oh my god. Straight into animal mode.
Oh god. So that's Damian's reaction. And then
Yay! The first time you've ever seen him get excited about anything.
He just goes
murder! Yay!
God.
His voice
Who just
fixes.
did Kermit voice? Who did I just hear?
That was me.
Okay.
Yay!
After their conversation earlier, Preston just looks at Damian and is like, hey, no, not the right reaction to that.
Oh my god. No, that is not Damian's reaction. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Enjoy
Damian's
the rest of your
reaction
There
is-
is no reaction.
Okay.
That's his reaction.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no joke. Did you literally tell the abbess enjoy the rest of your days like last time we saw her?
Oh
He
no! It's your fault.
Little did
Oh
you
my
know, she
God.
only had not even one left.
Yep.
Fuck.
But anyway, Kedwin looks over your group, focusing mostly on Damian, and says, "I sealed off the basilica. No one's touched anything, including the body, any of the overturned pews, nothing. But, we considered calling someone from the outside to come deal with this. This is a significant loss that I think the King of Killian should be aware of, but at the same time I'm thinking that I don't want more new people coming here until the bigger problem is solved.
It's noon right now.
Yes.
What time was she found?
Around 2 a.m., 2:30?
And that was immediately after they heard the scream?
Yes.
Are the two guards
Would
still
we?
here?
What?
Are the guards that found her still here?
Yeah, they're in the barracks.
We're gonna need to talk to them.
Can do. And he sort of waves off a younger member of the order to go find them. What'd you need, Ash?
What time were we awake last night?
What time were you awake?
Yeah, when
Because of the
Preston
dream.
had his...
Yeah, what time was
freak out.
my panic attack nightmare?
About 2 o'clock.
I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but coincidence.
What time were you
Or
able
not.
to lock everything down?
I took 30 minutes to walk around, see what all was there, but no one else came in. It was just me, other than the guards that stepped in earlier. Probably sealed it up by 2:45.
It's been 10 hours? Jesus.
You said that pews had been knocked around?
Yeah, a couple of them had been sort of pushed off to the side. I'm not exactly the best investigator, but from what I could see, it looked like they'd been run into or pushed out of the way.
How heavy are those?
They're pretty goddamn heavy. They're solid wood and they're meant to seat 4, so they're a 2-person job to lift. 2 or 3.
So, is there like an open space there in like the shape of a circle or semicircle? Or
Why don't I show you?
Right.
I know we're gonna be there like momentarily, but I have one last question.
Mhm.
Are any of your guardians missing?
No, I ran a head count at about 6 a.m. and even everyone showed up, even the stragglers. We eventually found them. The abbess is the only person missing, but we know where she is.
Right.
It was an inside job.
So just to clarify, when I talk about the guardians, I mean the hashtag
Dreadnoughts.
automatons, like the dreadnoughts.
Oh, the statues?
Yeah.
In that case, let's say, yeah, they would all be accounted for. He sort of motions up to the walls and he says they're all in sight right now.
Okay. All right. Show me.
Yeah.
Also, Abbess is still... Her body's still, like, hanging around, yeah?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay.
We didn't touch anything.
Okay. Has anyone tried talking to her?
No.
Okay.
We
Can
don't...
anyone? 'Cause...
I see what I know what you're getting at. We don't really have anybody that specializes in that kind of thing.
We do.
So we didn't want
Until
to
now.
Yeah, but he explains basically they haven't done anything yet because they were trying to find experts and they realized you guys have some of the skills they need.
Yeah.
So yeah, he will lead you across the grounds to the Clarion Basilica where you see several guards standing in front of the doors, probably 4 of them, along with one of the statues. And the statue is like dead center of the door is actually, you see that there are like chains across the front of the door and like heavy locks, and the statue is actually holding on to the chain just to make sure nothing moves. Graveyard hooker, Jesus Christ. But as you draw near, Ezra, add 1 to your counter.
Oh boy.
That checks out.
What? There's nothing going on. Let's see. So, you guys step into the Clarion Basilica after the guards sort of pull the statue away and unlock the padlocks. No one else steps in with you except Kedwin. And as you enter,
Kevin.
you see as you enter, you see collapsed behind the lectern, the sort of place where she would normally stand to give sermons. You can only see part of her because she's blocked by it, but you see the abbess collapsed at the lectern.
Jeez.
Okay.
And you see that toward the front of the pews, several of them have been pushed sideways or knocked over. Not really damaged, just looks like someone was trying to get them out of the way. And I will have a visual for you here in a moment.
Oh God.
I do immediately, like once we get in there and we have like the aisle in front of us, I will stand to the side and just raise my cane up in front of the other 3 and just be like, let me do one thing here first before the rest of you start investigating, and please don't touch the body just yet. And I know that you're pulling it up. Damian is going to basically take like 10 minutes to just walk around the space, getting every single possible detail that he can, not to actually like process those details yet, but to record them so that he can investigate the scene in his mind palace later if need be.
Very nice. Okay, yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Lovely.
Is the abbess collapsed on the lectern or behind it? On the floor, okay.
Looks like she was standing at it and collapsed on the spot. You guys see what you fucking see. Unless anybody wants to make some rolls about it.
I mean, she's in the middle of some horseshoes. That's what I see.
Actually, everybody just give me perception checks all around.
Okay. Perception or investigation?
4.
16.
For Damian, I'm gonna give you investigation because of the way you're searching around.
Thank you. Oh, that's poetic as fuck.
Jesus
Not a natural 20,
Christ.
but I did get a 19 plus 8 is 27.
Okay. What's Preston got?
9.
9. What did Ezra have?
16.
Okay. And then Ben had 4.
Oh, and I should
Just
also
Ben.
say
Ben got 4.
Just Ben.
that's also with Preston using his nose to try and sniff out anything unusual.
Actually, that's an interesting point.
I was immediately going to ask if it smells like
Hoover.
copper and blood in here.
Oh,
Smells like a stale Big Mac up in this fucking place.
Oh my god.
Gross.
Oh my god. I've been around Steven too much. This is a church to
We
Tiamat,
know.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Immediately I was like, smells like dragon pussy in here.
God
It's the
damn
first
it.
thing in my head.
God damn. You can't take Ben anywhere.
It's
No.
Steven's
Ben,
fault.
Dude,
No.
dragons
No.
have pussies.
They do.
They
Yes.
do.
We're not having
Okay.
this conversation right
no,
now.
they should have
No,
a
Holy
claw.
shit.
no,
Stop.
No.
Stop.
Absolutely not.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Fuckers.
I just
Stop it.
asked.
Stop. Then go.
A normal
look it up.
question.
Don't
Go
ask
on
here.
Reddit if you want to ask that
Go
question.
look it up. It's not like a fucking
No,
real
I
There is
said
creature.
absolutely
no. I didn't say go
an
look it up.
answer.
I said go on Reddit if you want to see that shit.
No.
I can
Any-
suggest you some better sites.
And
Yeah.
kids. God damn it.
my
God. I was just asking a scientific question.
Oh my
you
god, we're
fucking
done.
right.
I love it.
Sorry,
I love
I'm
that laugh.
adding
That
some
laugh
other
always
stuff.
reminds me of that video of the turtle.
What?
Where they're just like,
Coop, you can cut a lot of this.
I'm
Every
gonna.
time.
I'm gonna cut all of it.
I'm still prepping things. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Anyway, going through
good
the
thinking
checks.
about it.
Stop it. Stop it. We're
Sorry.
coming back. Going through the checks. We'll start with the lowest. So, Todd, you walk in, you see a fucking dead lady, and you're like,
That's the noise I make.
yeah.
Oh.
Who had the next lowest?
I had 16.
I had 9, but I
Okay,
was
so Preston.
sniffing.
You for the sniffing part, give me a roll with advantage. So roll one more time, see if you get it better.
Oh, okay.
Sniff that bitch again.
No.
Buddy, that's a 16.
Cool. Okay. So, Ezra, I'll do yours first. As you're stepping in here and you feel this, like, again, it's not a weight, just something hovering around you, just a small something. It immediately draws your eye to the body. And both you and Damian get you're a little more in tune with the healing arts, Ezra. So knowing like injuries, this woman was fucked up by a thing, not a someone. There are all kinds of like deep pierce marks, like in pairs around her body, especially around like places where veins and arteries are close to the surface. So around the neck, around like the wrist, lower forearm area, the thighs are just gouged all to hell.
So it's a smart thing, too.
Or an instinctual thing.
Yeah, or instinctual, because it might just be drawn to where the blood is.
Well,
True.
the thing that kind of catches your eye most, Ezra, is the severe lack of blood given how many wounds she has. You see like a smattering of blood around the floor and like pooled around her, but it is not a body's worth of blood. There's some missing.
Gee, I wonder where it is.
I wonder.
Is she
Preston,
vampire?
In a
Preston,
jar.
you smell the heavy, heavy scent of blood, which is obvious as to why. You also smell something that is kind of like curtains stored in an attic. That like dusty cloth smell that's almost on the verge of like moldering, kind of that kind of smell. Do you know what I'm getting at?
Yeah, like that, like stale attic scent.
Stale attic about to dry rot, essentially. But like specifically cloth. And it is kind of familiar to you. It reminds you of something that you smelled around the body of the caravan master, like just a small whiff of it.
Okay.
Now, Damian, what was your investigation check?
27.
Okay. So, as the rest of you were glancing around and Damian's doing his walkabout, Damian, have you circled the entire room, like seen all sides of the actual murder scene?
I would take like 10 minutes to just
Mhm.
basically record everything in my brain.
We're gonna treat your like initial investigation as a ritual spell from here on out. It's gonna be great.
Perfect.
Recording. That's a good idea.
Uploading to brain.
Walking
Sound
around
like
her,
a 90s modem.
Right.
Walking around her, seeing all of the very visible wounds. One thing that strikes you as odd is like you see a couple of these like double piercing marks in her neck. A thing that strikes you as odd is that her neck is broken. Whereas all of these piercing wounds would have surely killed her just with blood loss. Someone went the extra mile to break her neck after she was already pretty much dead.
So they did it afterwards.
Afterward.
Holy fuck.
She was not dead when they were draining her. And another thing catches your eye. These pews, they're not really damaged. They're not super messed with, but you do notice on like the insides of where they would face into the center aisle, there's something kind of sticky and black with a little bit of like fur attached to it, like very short fur that's just rubbed across the side of these pews.
Sticky.
And if you, with that roll that you have, you go up to it and you realize it's not black, it's congealed blood with fur sticking in it. But it's blood that's way darker than it should be, even congealed like this.
So I have a few follow-up questions. One, something specific I'm looking for is any trace of acidity on the wounds, because I know the bat things that we fought in the woods, the shadow bats, some of them had like acid sprays and shit that they could do to like melt down bodies. Do I see any signs of that at all?
Make a medicine check.
Medicine.
And if you choose to have Ezra help you, you can have advantage.
Can Ezra help me? Ezra, help.
Sure.
Go, bro.
Aha.
Good, because that was a 3, and that's cocked. And that's a 2. I'm gonna use inspiration.
Ooh, that's what it's for.
That's a 1. That's better. There we go. 18.
Cool.
It took 4 rolls to get over 10.
18's your final?
18 is my final answer.
Okay. So Ezra will throw you up there with him. You guys are examining the body.
Looking at her.
Todd is going to follow them, but with Mage Hand, so he's just floating through the air. It's like 5 feet off the ground.
Not
just hovering
contaminating
around.
the scene. That's clever.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. This chicken's got some smarts.
Preston, what are you doing while this is happening?
Preston is stepping into the center of where the pews were disrupted, and he's actually walking heel to toe across this stance to get the distance of measurement.
Okay.
Because this area is weirdly circular. So he's trying to see if so there's something he's trying to see if maybe the abbess cast a spell or anything like that, trying to see if maybe there's just like a scorch mark or a little bit of frost somewhere that might be remaining, or if the floor is extra cold in that area.
Okay. One sec while I resolve the medicine check, and then I'll have you roll a thing. So taking a closer look, good memory, Damian. I mean, that is kind of part of your thing. There is a little bit of like, almost like the edges of the skin have been cooked on like the outsides of these piercing wounds. Like some kind of acid had a reaction with it. You see like bubbling.
Okay. And then I have a couple more questions, but we can resolve Preston's thing.
Okay, so Preston, I want you to make either a, depending on where you want to draw your knowledge from, you can do history to see if you can remember things that might be this size. You can do a nature check or a survival check to see if you can maybe discern what kind of thing was actually in this area. Or you can do a new investigation check to see if you find any extra little clues.
Okay. I'm gonna go for
Or
investigation.
an Arcana check if you want to check for magic.
Ooh. Yeah, because the Arcana check could do quite a bit. I'm gonna go for the Arcana, I think.
Okay.
Oh shit, I dropped it. Fuck. 9.
9. There is kind of an ambient magic to the Clarion Basilica just because of its purposes. And it's a major gathering point for a lot of magical people that serve Tiamat. So there's like a heavy air of divinity. In this particular area, you don't detect anything out of place, though I will give you that Preston is aware a conjuration magic was present here recently. You don't know what, but something was on this spot.
I don't love that.
Do you share that with us at all?
So Preston, as he's walking from heel to toe, measuring this 10-foot span as best he can, because he doesn't have a tape measure. I don't even know if tape measures exist here.
Anyway.
He'll fill them in on the smell of the stale cloth, like the stale cloth near dry rot smell, and that it was near the caravan master as well. And then we'll share that something was conjured in this spot.
Damian, follow-up questions.
That helps inform one of my questions. How many
do be aware as well, I just want to note there is more outside of this rectangle of area you guys are in.
Yeah.
There's like the side halls, there's the statue at the back of the room, there's the doors. This is just the actual crime scene area in case you want to check out anything else that might be outside of this actual map.
Based off of the bite marks that I see.
You're assuming they're bite marks?
I am assuming they're bite marks right now, yes.
Okay.
Based off of those being the distance they are. Well, actually, could I do a medicine check on that to see if they are? Like
Or
bite
what?
marks? Would I see like indentations from other teeth around them, like indicating, or is it really just those 2 punctures and then nothing else in the area?
No, there are many, many punctures, but they're
Right.
all the same size.
They're all the same size, and you said it was 2 holes that were like separated.
2 holes always the same distance apart, it seems.
Always the same distance apart. Okay. And there's
With the
nothing...
medicine check that you already rolled, you would not notice you wouldn't notice like small teeth in between the big teeth. It's just 2 punctures.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. How many other ways in and out of here are there?
Hold 1 second, Ben.
Okay.
Ways in and out of here to go anywhere or to the outside?
If to go outside.
There are the main doors at the bottom of this map that go outside, and then you would be aware from seeing the outside of the building that there are some doors that like go to like offices or side rooms that have another exit out. But directly outside, only those back doors, or only those main doors.
Okay.
And they're big.
Yeah.
If that means anything to you, they're very big.
Yeah. I'll let Todd ask his question. I'm gonna move back towards those doors, actually.
Okay.
Hearing about the conjuration magic, how like, this space I'm assuming is pretty big. Is it very tall?
Huge. Yes.
Okay.
This is a full-ass cathedral.
Okay.
Like, you could fit an adult dragon in here comfortably.
Gotcha. Using
That's
my...
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Using my mage hand,
Mhm.
I'm going to zoom myself around the room, double pace as fast as I can, and I'm going to spiral upward towards the top. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts to see if I can detect a thinking creature within 30 feet of me that I cannot see.
Mm.
Todd,
And if I do, I can read its thoughts.
Okay, hold on.
Todd, you're hired.
Just doing a sweep.
Says you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you.
Scroll all the way to the second to last paragraph. It says you can also use the spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. This spell has several different uses.
Creature intelligence of 3 or lower when does it speak any language. Once you detect the presence of creature, okay. Okay, so you start zooming.
I'm doing zoomies. Chicken zoomies.
Yeah, you guys watch Todd get lifted up by the mage hand and just start spiraling around the whole room. Todd, about the time you get up to like the choir loft level, and like you're toward the back of the room where like the big statue of Tiamat is, you hear something. And it's coming from above the statue in like the join of the ceiling and wall. It's something that is right there that is not visible.
I continue doing loops so it doesn't seem
I did not
suspicious.
Count on Todd.
So it doesn't seem suspicious. And I will project down to everybody's brains. I'll be like, top of the statue, there's something there that shouldn't be, and it's tucked into the shadows.
Okay. Damian.
Now, it does say that I can, once I detect the presence of the creature, I can read its thoughts. So what are its surface thoughts? Because I'm assuming this isn't like deep dive thoughts. This is just surface because they don't have to make a save.
Surface thoughts. So you hear, it's not a very intelligent creature, whatever it is, but it does have enough intelligence that you can hear it, and it does technically speak a language. So you just hear the words hide, food.
I relay that to everybody else. And like, it's hungry.
Sorry, let me add one more. It says hide, food, mother.
Ooh, I don't like that.
I
add that one on there.
I respond back to Todd because I know I can't actually like say things out loud to everyone else or say things psychically to everyone else. I'll just say to Todd, tell everyone to stay calm. I'm gonna have me and Kedwin get by the exit.
I relay that. Like, everybody stay calm. Don't worry, it's cool. It's fine.
It's groovy.
I go stand next to Kedwin. I don't say anything, and I have my notepad out because I'm taking notes the whole time. And I just lean down to him and I start writing on my notepad that there is something up in the rafters. We need to keep it in here, and we need to get the jump on it.
He looks over your notepad, nods, and you hear in your head, he says, should I have the entire place locked down? You can respond.
Yes.
And he nods, and without a word to anybody else, he turns and slips out the door. Okay. And you hear, he like glances back in to see if you guys are coming. All right. He shuts the door, and you hear locks and chains. You are locked into the Clarion Basilica.
Is it one where it has like the big handles on the outside that you can like slide things through?
I mean, it does have that, yes.
Lovely. Damian takes his walking stick slides it through, and then disconnects it and pulls the sword out of one end
Yes.
and leaves that there.
For half a second, I just envisioned you like pushing it through and then pulling the sword out and the other part out, and you're like, yeah. You just unsheath it like in the door handles.
No. I leave the cane part in there and just pull the sword.
Yeah.
I was so confused. I was like,
Did
I did it.
God.
Good, that's a good one,
Yeah. For the audience, what I did was I put. No, I'm just kidding. We could.
God.
Cool.
Anyway.
I project down to everybody and like, all right, are you guys ready? You want me to flush it out?
Give me just a second.
1, 2,
Don't do that.
3.
That was already a second.
Shut up.
Okay.
I'm just double checking something.
Oh, okay. I thought Damian was saying that. Like, give me a second, and Todd would be very annoying.
Oh, fuck. No, I replaced those with the Mind Pal shit. I can't do that. And I need to be able to see it. So... I look in that spot there that Todd pointed out.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything in there? Or is there very clearly something, like, invisible there?
Make a perception check.
Perception check.
That's the title of Astrid Knight's new book.
It is. It's not.
Yeah,
new
well,
Wow.
yeah,
Check.
it's like a year and a half old at this point, but
Do I want to? No, I want to save.
Just
my
like
other
me.
Inspiration point. I'm gonna call
you're
that
a year and a half old.
It might as
Yeah.
well be. What'd you say?
That's a little
Kurt?
weird.
That's an 18.
18. So invisibility is a spell that makes you invisible. And
What? No
you
way.
don't see anything, but
Oh my god. Put that on a t-shirt. Invisibility is a spell that makes you invisible.
life needs things to live.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
Fireball is a spell that makes a fireball.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
So what I'm
beautiful.
getting at is that the actual thing itself you cannot see.
Okay.
Because it's completely overtaken by some form of invisibility. But what you notice is there are a couple strange, like, scratches on the wall. Like, something was hooked into, like, the little cracks between the stones and slipped. But it's very small, and they're, like, widely spaced apart. It's only a couple.
Interesting. Okay. Which is basically indicating that, yes, something is holding itself up there. Okay. Well, because I can't see it, I can't use my Insightful Fighting to get the jump on it early. So instead, I will use my Moon Elf magic to make myself invisible.
Ooh.
Cool. I do that.
Damian disapparates.
Yep.
So while he's doing that,
Ninja.
I know where this turkey is, right?
Yeah, you have a pretty good idea of where its center mass is.
All right. I am going to, as I'm doing my zoomies and looping back around, I'm going to take out my wand, and I am going to cast Fireball. However, I am going to transmute the spell using a sorcery point, and I'm going to turn it... Yeah, let me look at my notes real quick. Just want to make sure I don't mess this up.
Before you do that, I'm going to really
Yes.
quickly cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Good choice.
You aren't even close.
It'll come
Oh,
up
I didn't take any notes on it. Okay. I'm gonna let's do something funky. Let's do
something jazzy.
Let's do something jazzy. Let's do lightning damage.
Lightning
A lightning
damage?
fireball. Ball lightning. That is what happens.
It's an interesting phenomenon.
Mhm.
All right.
Happens
So
to
in
the
that
best of us.
case, Todd, this will go off outside of initiative, but I do need everybody to roll initiative.
Yay!
Yeah.
Do we surprise it? Do we get a surprise round?
I do, for sure.
No, because it is deeply aware of your presence.
Okay.
Also, surprised is a condition.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
I use surprise rounds though.
Look,
I don't do the surprise condition.
I have given up on trying to get other people to do the surprise condition. So at this point, I'm just gonna do what other people do.
I prefer to do. Some people have surprise rounds and some don't, because it's way fucking easier. If something requires the surprise condition, then we'll talk about it. But
16.
19.
19.
Oh. How dexterous are you?
18.
Okay, you go first then.
Yes.
Preston.
12.
Chicken wins.
How did I know you'd have the lowest?
This chicken is funky as shit.
Okay. Hedwin's not here with you anymore, so you don't have his help.
I don't know why I have Funky Town stuck in my head now.
Won't you take me to
Sip of
Funky
water real quick.
Town?
Okay.
Oh, this is perfect. It goes player thing. It's great.
Oh, great. More than one.
Uh-huh.
Great.
Oh.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I played a lot of Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my god.
I realized I was doing it in the middle of the laugh. I'm like, all right, let's commit.
Steven is so good at that voice.
It's kind of hard. It's not as hard as Donald Duck, but it's up there.
The amount of times I've heard him, like, he just walks through the kitchen, he's like, oh, yeah, somebody put a finger in my butt. Like, it's just like...
That is so
Oh my
fucking...
God.
Like, now that I've gotten to know Steven a little bit, that
Yeah.
doesn't surprise me.
That is, that is all he does all the time, is just...
Like the shot, Mickey.
Anyway. So, Todd,
Yes.
ball lightning. Roll your
Ball
damage.
lightning. Oh, yeah, I have to roll damage.
Damage.
8d6. Good thing I've only got 3.
I am planning on getting you a set of fireball dice
Oh, I like it.
that actually look like fireballs.
Fireballs. My favorite
21.
STI.
21 points of fire or lightning damage.
Do you have a favorite STI? I'm concerned.
Well, I rolled a natural 1 on the save, so that's full fucking damage.
Hell yeah.
Damage.
Lightning damage. Alright. Does that affect the invisible condition at all? I don't think it does.
I think invisible is if you attack, not if you get attacked.
Yeah. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against things that are invisible. And then if it's concentrating on being invisible and it takes damage, it would just roll a concentration.
Spell
save.
ends for a target that attacks or casts. Nice. In that case, nothing appears where you cast the lightning, but you do hear a... Do you know what Shelob sounds like from Lord of the Rings?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of scream.
Question.
Yeah.
If something was there and it was invisible and this went off around it, would it like arc across its body and create like a silhouette for a brief second?
That's very cartoony.
Also, yes.
I will say there is some credence for arcing to happen. You don't get the idea of what it's shaped like, but you do see an arc like across a wide distance. Like
That's fine. I'm not
like
looking
a
for detail. I
15
just want to know it's there.
Like a 15-foot arc.
Oh,
Okay,
jeez.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say scorch marks are probably likely on the walls.
Yeah, that'll happen too.
Oh, so there's like a little silhouette on the ground. You're just like,
Yeah, it's
"Oh,
gonna be
that's
like
weird."
it's gonna be like a reverse Hiroshima shadow.
Oh,
Okay, that's
We're
dark.
doing it again.
I feel like I mentioned
Oh,
that
no.
in a recent
You did.
game.
Yeah.
You did in one that we recorded, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, don't say that, Taylor. Oh my god. Oh no, that was a bad thought. We're not gonna think those thoughts.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Oh no.
So, going into actual fucking initiative, let's get this shit started. Todd, you stopped when you found one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You did not find the other things.
That's true.
So the other things are going to come out.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, they get to go first?
Yes. One of them rolled higher than you. From the sort of peak of the ceiling, the sort of highest point where this entire hall comes into its like triangular roof, you see several shapes scurry out of the rafters in the darkness. You see 4 person-sized spiders giving off a sort of billowing, shadowy, dusty, like, aura.
Hell yes. That's disgusting.
No, thank you.
And they all just start dropping.
The bitty spiders? No!
There's 4 of them. There's bitty spiders.
Look, first we fought little guys. Little special guys.
Now
we're fighting
these are also
bitty
little
spiders.
guys.
Yeah.
Little bitty spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can only eat your entire arm. But as these drop down, they're all sort of lowering themselves on strands. One of them hits the floor and jumps toward Preston. These guys are like, imagine tarantula crossed with a bird-eating spider, the one that's known for jumping.
So they're frostbite spiders.
Yes, in shape.
Yeah.
Question.
But they're not frosty.
Question.
They're black. What?
Before you go further,
Mm-hmm.
how tall is the ceiling of this cathedral?
Oh god, the peak of it is probably like 100 feet up.
And they drop from there?
They drop from like the peak, so this part of the cathedral has like a triangular peaked roof on it. They would have dropped from the very center of it.
Okay. My second question is, do they have enough movement to get to the ground?
That is a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Fall damage. Spiders explode if you drop them.
Because you said they lowered on strands. If they don't have enough movement.
I'm going to be a good DM and double check something.
I have thoughts.
I'm just happy that it's Todd and not me.
Yeah.
Being the rules lawyer this time.
So
See,
these guys...
I feel like my motivation is different, where you're like, we should get this right. And I'm like, how can I fuck Taiylor over?
Yeah, fuck you. Wait until I get to do it to you.
That's fine. I'm cool.
So I'm going to say, given these guys' climb speed, which I imagine descending on a web is a climb instead of a walk, they'll be able to dash and get to the floor, but not move from there.
Okay.
So that will use up their actions.
Okay.
And Todd, it's your turn.
Yay! You're welcome, Preston.
I appreciate it.
Still gonna jump at you.
How far up? Well, wait. Are they? Did you put them on Roll20? You did.
I did.
Bless your heart.
Thanks.
Okay. So
Blessings received.
Oh yeah. Let's
burn.
look here. Yeah. Sure, let's go for it.
Yeah.
I will take my wand out and I'll be like, we'll get the other one in a minute. And I point my wand down at the... Yeah, they're definitely within 150 feet of me. Down at all 4 spiders, dead center. And I cast Hunger of Hadar.
Oh, I thought it was going to be another fireball. Okay, Hunger of Hadar.
Gotta mix it up sometimes.
How big
There
is
goes
the
all my
hunger?
3rd level spells. Hunger of Hadar, 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears. I am also... you said they were shadowy? Yeah, I'm cool with the cold. Yep. This void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises.
Ew.
No
you said
light,
a 20-foot radius?
20-foot radius sphere.
Oh my god.
I want to make sure I don't hit Preston. Or Damian, if that's possible. It's a big sphere, though.
I think you can actually center it so that they don't hit those two.
That
Hell
is
yeah.
correct. I just.
Hell yeah.
Is it a 20-foot radius or 20-foot diameter?
Radius
It
is
says
half.
20-foot radius.
Radius is
Jesus.
center to edge, so diameter would actually be 40 feet.
Yeah.
That's not the right sized square then, or the circle.
It's close
That's
enough.
Okay, I was gonna say that's 35 feet.
It's close enough. I can't get it exactly perfect. It's about 40.
Okay.
It's fine.
So any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6. Any creature that ends its turn takes 2d6 acid and must make a dexterity saving throw. So the otherworldly tentacles rub against it, gross. It doesn't say that they take damage immediately, but there's no light magical or otherwise, so they are fully blinded.
So if they start their turn in the circle, what happens to them?
2d6 when they start cold, and 2d6 acid when they end.
Okay. So I'll tell you for free, the acid is going to do nothing.
Yeah, I figured.
But the blindness and the cold will be working. Okay, so that's your action. What else do you need to do?
And then see, no, I can't do that. I'm out of 3rd level spells.
Are you snoring?
And then I'm going to use a sorcery point to cast Quicken. And no, I'm not going to do that. No, I changed my mind. I'm just going to start.
Ezra, you're on deck.
Yeah, I know.
I know I've connected with the other creature's mind, correct?
Yes.
Oh, it says that. Okay. Question. Mind Sliver cantrip. It says a creature you can see. However, I would argue that if I am telepathically connected to this creature and this is psychic damage, and I have seen where it's at, I've seen the outline of it.
Mind Sliver's an action.
I know, I could use a quicken spell. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I haven't decided. I just wanted to argue this one real quick.
See what's in range. Intelligence saving throw 1d6. I don't know.
If you say no, that's fine.
It very specifically says one creature you can see.
Okay, that's fine. Then I will just for free not. Oh no, fuck that. God damn it! Why do I not have any fucking bonus actions?
Because you're a sorcerer.
Ah, balls. All I have is Misty Step. Cool. I'm just gonna head towards the floor.
Okay. Yes. All right.
Hey,
So that brings us to what?
Quick question.
What?
Oh, my mage hand is gone, so I'm free falling. BT dubs.
You're
Want
fine.
to see? I'm gonna cut this out. I want to see if something that I have.
This episode is gonna be 1 hour.
Something that I have on Roll20 can make its way into the actual game. Let me see if I have the power.
Oh.
I've got the power.
Oh, it's not working.
Okay.
Hold on. Nope, it's not working. Never mind.
Dance.
Okay. So that brings us to spider number 2, which upon the start of its turn, cold damage.
2d6
Is there
cold
a
damage?
saving throw for that?
Not for the start of their turn.
Okay.
6 cold damage.
6 coldies. Got it. Okay,
6
so the
ices.
spiders in this circle are blinded. Is it considered rough terrain?
It might. That's a good question.
I think it is.
The area is difficult terrain.
Yes. Yep.
Cool. So that means Mr. Spider.
And there's
2,
little tentacles rubbing against their spider legs.
They do not have a good walking speed.
Hell yes.
10.
You thought you could take me down.
So he can only get 2 spaces. They have a bad walking speed. End of his turn, acid doesn't do anything to him, so we don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
Ezra. And then Damian is on deck.
Okay, so for our bonus action,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud.
Will that affect your Shield of Faith?
Oh yeah, it will. Fuck, that's concentration. Fuck, why am I supposed to concentration?
Because you're a cleric.
Okay.
I love that the answer is because your class.
It's like when druids are like, why are all my spells concentration? You're like, what do you expect them to be?
Never mind.
Have no hit points because you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Never mind. Oh, you know it's not concentration though.
What's not consternation?
Consternation.
You know it's not constipation.
Harris.
Spiritual weapon.
You always take it just a little too far.
Ooh, and that's only a bonus action too.
Oh my god. So my yeah, I know. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fucking see my roll. Oh, there we go. Okay. My roll 20 is fucking stupid, so
additional question, Ben. Can
Yes.
other people see into the Hunger of Hadar area? Okay.
Nope. It's magical darkness. It's basically like the darkness spell plus stickies.
Okay, I would like to place my spiritual weapon right here, please. Right in the center of the
You
base.
can, but you don't know where anything is.
What do you mean?
Do you
You
have
cannot
to
see into
into
the
it.
circle.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's magical darkness. Do you have to see your spiritual weapon, or does it disappear when you can't see it anymore?
No.
No, it
It's
just
just-
exists within 60 feet of you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
based on what you've seen, you can put your spiritual weapon in there, and you can attempt to attack, but it will be at disadvantage.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Um,
What kind of spiritual weapon you want?
same
Your Scythia?
one. My
Big old
Taiylor.
dick.
So just
Yeah, big dildo.
to now that Ben has done his, I want to just check the rules to inconvenience Taiylor. I'm
Sorry.
gonna do that. I'm gonna check the rules to get him right thing. So if the spiders have blind sight, then the attack would have disadvantage. Because if they don't and they are blinded, then the advantage of attacking something that's blinded and the disadvantage of not being able to see it at all do cancel each other out, which is stupid. But also they would technically cancel each other out.
Spiders do not have blind sight.
Okay, so it should just be a straight roll then, because the spiders are blind, which means the attack would have advantage, but
Okay.
because Ezra can't see, it would have disadvantage. So
Okay, so straight roll for spiritual weapon. Can you attack with it on the same
Yes.
turn that you?
As soon as it comes out, there's an attack.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we had this.
like all the best
discussion
gays,
last
they
time.
can attack
Of course,
as soon as they come
a
out.
former cleric.
It's true.
Yep.
They're poisonous
No
from
refractory
birth.
period.
Yes. Melt your veins.
16.
16 will hit. Which one are you going for? Just pick a random one.
Yeah.
And actually, just like snakes, weirdly, young gays cannot control the amount of venom that they pump into your bloodstream.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me I'm
11
wrong.
points of
And also, all lesbians eat the head of their mate.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
More
Sorry,
than
what
just
was
the
it,
head.
Ash?
11 points
Oh.
of
Oh,
damage.
nice. Okay.
We're at it. Just
Anything
once.
else?
Yes. So that was my bonus action. Or wait.
It fucking was.
Yeah, that was my bonus action.
Uh-huh.
For my action,
Shatter.
I would like to. I would like to press into the circle.
Are you sure?
If you end your turn there, it's 2d6 acid damage, yo.
Uh-huh.
This is how
Oh.
Jax died. Do not go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
This is literally what killed
Don't
Jax.
pull a sleeper.
Shit.
I have been terrified to cast the spell since the moment I got it.
Okay. Did we say that I could see into it now?
No, you cannot. Magical darkness.
No. Fucking hell! I don't know.
Well, you know where one other thing is if you have an AoE spell. Or you can cast an AoE spell inside Hunger of Hadar.
I don't have a lot of AoE.
Well, that's your fucking fault for not preparing correctly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Did you not
Should
prep
always be
spiritual
prepared.
Sorry,
lawnmower?
I'm not a fucking clairvoyant.
Yeah, that's a different class. Or different
Call me
subclass.
clairvoyant.
Different class and subclass.
Alright, hold on. I'm trying to figure out if I can buff someone here. And of course, I didn't prepare a lot of buffing spells because I'm stupid.
I mean, you're not stupid. You just didn't think this kind of thing would happen. This is the best.
It's
I'm
true.
going to.
This is the bad place.
This is the goodest of places.
Come
on, Ash, you got 6 seconds.
I can't see anybody. I can't do anything.
Then end your turn! Or
I'm-
hold your action!
I will
Here you
hold
go.
my action. I'm going to cast a spell as soon as I can see someone.
What spell?
Toll the Dead.
Okay, fair.
Oh, be dead.
Yeah.
As soon as you can
Toll
see an
the
enemy,
Dead.
you're going to cast Toll the Dead.
Totally dead.
Gonna
All
bonk
right.
him with a thing.
That'll bring us to Biddy number 3.
Is that Spider or Damian?
Biddy.
No, I'm
I don't know
biddy
what that
number.
means.
I'm biddy number 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's 9 biddies in this room. You guys are 6 through 9. Or wait, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 6 through 9.
oh, I
Um,
see what you're referencing now.
The biddy spiders.
Yeah, I wasn't zoomed in far enough to
You
read
know, I really should have called them bitsy spiders, but I forgot.
it.
Titsy
Titsy bitsies.
bitsies. But yeah, that's all he can do. He can't see anybody, so he can't attack anybody. Damian, it's your turn. This Hunger of Hadar
he
just
takes-
fucked up my whole fucking plan.
You're welcome. He takes 9 points of cold damage.
Yes. Biddy 3.
You think you can stop me in my fireballs? Just fucking wait.
Todd, from within the Hunger of Hadar, you just hear "Ah," and it disappears.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
You're aware that there's one less creature in the death zone.
Fuck these spiders.
Damian. Damian.
Damian runs into the Hunger of Hadar.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Of course you fucking do.
Keep in mind,
Okay.
rough terrain.
Yep. Because my limp is quote unquote healed now, I have regular monk speed right now. So that is 5, 10. I can't see the lines. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so that's half my movement to get into it. And then I am going to, even though I can't really see, I know it can't either. And I am just going to move forward with my sword out until I hit something. And the sword
Cool.
will hit it first.
Make an attack roll.
That is a 9.
That's not gonna hit, bud.
Cool. Bonus action, flurry of blows.
Fucking slippery
18.
spider.
18 will hit.
Cool. Damian hits a little bit harder too now. And not when he rolls a 2. So 6 points.
Okay.
And second attack is an unnatural 20.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus fucking Christ, my dice hate me today. For an additional 5 points of damage.
Total of 11. Gotcha.
Yep. And then I'll use my remaining. No, I used half, which is 20. Got me there. Okay, so that's where I am. Give me that acid damage.
9 points of acid damage.
It's halved. I have mimic shit running through me right now.
That's true.
Literal mimic shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're not even gonna think about that.
Mouth is also the butt.
Yeah, it's half rounded
Yes.
down, right?
Half rounded down, yes.
Okay.
So 4.
Yep.
Okay.
That ends my turn.
I didn't say that because I thought you couldn't do math. I was self-clarifying,
No,
just
thank you.
FYI.
I appreciate it.
Okay. That'll bring us to another biddy, the one that Damian just attacked. So since it knows Damian is there, it's going to attack you back.
Bring it the
It
fuck
takes
on.
2 points of cold damage.
Yep. Still up.
Okay.
And it's going to bite you.
Bring it the
It's
fuck
going to
on.
bite you.
I'm gonna bite
me.
That's
no.
going to be a 16 to hit.
A 16 does not hit.
Okay. Does have a second bite. That's a natural one.
That hits. Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, you feel it like clamp onto your mimic arm for a second and then like pull back like confused, and then it goes again, but it only catches like cloth, and it ends up kind of like getting one of its fangs stuck in your like jacket.
That's what it's for.
It doesn't do anything.
Yep, that's what it's for.
That'll bring us to Preston, and then after Preston, Mama joins the chat.
No,
Ooh.
Mama.
So- Question.
Yeah.
What is above the this little tentacly black mass here?
Where?
Like, what is above it in the
Where?
room?
The Hunger of Hadar.
Above Hunger of Hadar.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's a 20-foot radius sphere. So
So it
going
should
up
be, yeah.
20 feet, it's Hunger of Hadar, still like tentacles and magical darkness. Above that is open space because the choir lofts line the sides, so there's just open space above.
There's no like chandeliers or anything in here.
There would probably be a few, yeah. Why?
How high
Jack
up are those?
Sparrow?
How high up are those chandeliers?
I mean, if they're in there and the peak of the roof is 100 feet, they probably hang about halfway down.
All right. Potentially gonna fucking regret this, but I'm gonna look at the one that's right above the Hunger of Hadar,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna cast Shatter on the chain.
I would
Oh.
like you to roll me a d6.
I love that. I thought you were going to swing from the chandelier and like pull a Sia.
That is a 3
Yeah.
A 3?
on the d6.
Four.
Okay. Go ahead and
That's what
roll
she sounds
damage
like.
for shatter.
Yep.
Okay.
You just,
It's late.
That's, that's 16 damage.
Damage. For a chandelier hanging on a chain. Yeah,
How
sure.
much HP does the chandelier have?
Not fucking much. Especially not one that's only hanging by like a chain and some wires.
Oh.
Okay.
Unsafe.
Damian.
Make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage. because I can't
No,
see anything.
actually.
Oh.
So that spider that has his like fang stuck in your shirt, he is suddenly violently wrenched downward. And you like swear you can feel the heat of a just turned off light bulb go by your face. As a 15-foot chandelier lands inches in
Oh
front
my
of
god.
Lovely.
you and
Oh,
crushes two of these spiders.
Unfazed.
I have the feeling we're gonna have a conversation about this later.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Preston, you hear a loud crash and nothing. You have no
Why is-
idea.
Oh, that's your spiritual weapon. I was like, why is there a
Yeah.
scythe in the middle of the fucking thing? What the
That's
hell is that?
And let me see here. Do I have anything else that I can do?
So how does
I-
Preston feel knowing that Damian is probably in there and you just dropped a chandelier into it?
So here's the thing: if
He
this
doesn't
goes
know
up 20,
Damian's in there.
yeah,
He
Oh no,
doesn't
he
know.
doesn't.
Yeah.
if this is up that high, he has zero clue that Damian is in there. And wasn't Damian invisible anyway?
Yep.
He was.
Yeah.
He was at the back of the room invisible.
Not anymore.
Yeah. So yeah, Preston has no idea what just transpired.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, you just heard a crash.
Yep.
All of you hear a horrible crash as an electric chandelier falls out of the ceiling.
A chandelier in pieces.
I'm going to back up to here.
I don't get that reference.
Phantom of the Opera. Lot 666.
And then I just back up, and that's going to be my turn.
Okay. Let me get all the dead biddies off the board. I think that one's biddy number 2.
Ooh, I'm glad that fucking worked out. Would have been
All
really
right.
bad if I killed my boss.
Now it's Mama's turn.
Mama.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, as you guys have just been slaughtering the little spiders, I think especially Preston would notice just a sort of like distant clicking against the back wall. And each time one of these little spiders has been killed, you've heard like a scrape and a click and another click, like something creeping. And I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, Preston.
Oh, buddy. 18.
18, okay. Left or right?
Whoa. Left?
Okay. You dodge sideways. And where you were... Todd, how high up are you right now?
So the moment I don't know how high the top of that statue was, but the moment he cast Hunger of Hadar, concentration went away on the mage hand, so he would have dropped his full movement 30 feet at least.
Okay, so you're not all the way to the ground.
No, not yet.
You have slow fall.
Yeah.
So in that case, you feel something like whoosh by you, and Preston, does a 25 hit you?
I'm a sorcerer.
I know. I'm just a dick.
You can't even shield that high.
Sure can't.
Taiylor, how far into that sentence were you when you realized that it didn't need to be said?
No, I knew it didn't from the start, but I'm a dick, so...
I love calling numbers out loud even when they're terrible.
Right.
It's wonderful.
Does a 37 hit you? Your fifth level
So,
character?
is that your impression of me, you asshole?
No.
Okay.
It's just
Let me finish my fucking intro for Mama. Mama. So Preston, a 25. You are going to take...
That is nearly double my AC, by the way.
Jesus.
Stop it.
Oh boy.
You're going to take 13 piercing damage.
That's 3/4 of his HP.
It's half.
Before you, with its fangs stuck in your shoulder, before you materializes Mama.
I did not think it was going to be a big spider.
Yeah, let me put Todd to the front.
I hate spiders
because he's above. She was going to be bigger, and then I was like, nah, I shouldn't pull out like a really big spider right now.
I mean, go for it.
Why not?
Okay. No. There you go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
No, she's meant to be that size because, as Preston noticed, she fits perfectly where those pews were pushed away. But anyway. Yeah, so she materializes in front of you with her fangs in your shoulder, which I don't know if is a sensation nor event that Preston has ever experienced. And as soon as she appears, you see all of her eyes. She has definitely more than 8. All of these like silver gray eyes are sort of like glistening, and they're multifaceted like a fly's. But you can tell she's looking at you. And as soon as she reappears, she gonna bite you again. Actually,
Yay.
no, we're gonna do something more fun. Make me a
Poison.
make me a new dex save, or actually no, make that a strength save.
Oh boy, I'm worse against those.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, that's a 6.
Okay. She has a hold of you, and then the two front legs come up and grab you, and she's going to start spinning web around you.
Hell yeah.
That'll bring us to Todd.
Yay, Todd.
Yay.
It me.
Which, by the way, this spider, just so you have an idea of how she's positioned, she is standing like where the lectern and the abyss's body is, but she's like half up on the lectern and half down. Like she's got legs in several different anchor points, so she's at a really like terrifying, awkward angle as she's like holding on to Preston and spinning him. But yeah, Todd, you're just drifting down into her like zone.
As I see Big Mama there attacking Preston, I am going to use a sorcery point. I'm going to use 2 sorcery points. I'm going to quicken spell, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray twice at her. Just actually, it'll be like
yeah, you just cast Revolver at her.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead and roll for all them. Roll to hit first, and then we'll do damage.
6 rolls to hit. Here we go.
I'm just imagining Todd holding onto this wand for like dear life while it's just launching.
I would imagine he's just like spinning in the air like one of those pinwheel like fireworks.
And when he shoots the Scorching Ray, it makes him spin faster.
Exactly.
He turns into one of those spinning firecrackers.
He ends up looking like Poe at the end of Kung Fu Panda 2.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right, here we go. That's going to
so
be...
fitting. That's such a good reference, Ben.
Thank you. That's going to be a 21 to hit. A 23 to hit.
Okay.
And a 28 to hit.
Were those 3 rolls or 2 rolls?
That was 3 rolls.
Okay, so 3 hits.
And then that's going to be... Fuck. That's going to be a 26 to hit, a 25 to hit, and an 11.
5 hits. Roll your
12.
damage.
I'm sorry, it's a 12. Last one's a 12.
5 hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. Holy
She's already
balls.
21 points down.
2 d6 times 5. So I need to roll 10 d6. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, 16 on the first 3. Jesus. 26. 26, 35. 40 points of fire damage.
My God.
You need to up their HP. I am not fucking joking with you.
What? I did.
Go harder.
All right, you want me to go harder? Mama's gonna get some legendary reactions or legendary actions.
Already?
Add a 0 onto the end of whatever their HP was.
No, I was just shocked that he did that much damage with Scorching Ray, and then I realized, oh wait, he basically cast Fireball.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
With extra D6. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you just fucking machine gun pummel this giant spider that's holding on to Preston. Preston, you are front and center to see these Scorching Rays just go past your trunk and hit this spider. You are in the middle of fucking chaos as you're being spun and barely missed by Scorching Rays, and you've been bitten and it hurts and you feel your shoulder sizzling. It's not good.
Yeah, so you know,
I
like
also fall another 30 feet.
Yes. I would say
like,
you're on the ground now.
You know, like when you see in a cartoon when something horrible is happening and you just see like the character's eyes and there's just like flames in the bottom part of them and they look horrified? That's pretty much just Preston right now.
It's accurate.
Yep.
Especially since you're surrounded by flames right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's
we're
worse
gonna
than a
do...
giant spider? A giant flaming spider.
Yes. Yes, though. Yes, actually. So that brings us to the last Biddy's turn. He gets to the edge of the circle.
He takes
wait.
7 points of cold damage.
Never mind. No, he doesn't.
Oh, bye, Biddy.
He's just like, it's my time, and evaporates.
He like takes one step and just goes.
Yep.
Yeah. So Ezra, you see a spider leg come out of the Hunger of Hadar and then just missed. God, that's
Thoughts
so
and
good.
prayers.
Thoughts and sorrows and prayers.
Sorrows.
God, that was
Sorrows.
great. Just him being like, he comes out of the circle. No, he doesn't.
I love the idea that Ezra cast Toll the Dead anyway, and is like, fuck yeah, I got him.
Yeah.
Can we say you
That
did
was
that?
me. Yeah.
It's about to be your turn, so you can use your held action.
Yeah,
No.
you, I mean,
I
you
wanna
do
do
see the
something
big
cool.
spider, so you would be able to use
you
it
would
on
have
the big
seen Mama
spider.
appear, so you can use it on her if you want.
Save me.
I forgot to
Oh.
do your triggered action, my bad.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Technically, that's your responsibility to remember, but you know.
Oopsie.
I forgot
And
to,
she,
Well-
so...
she did already take damage from the lightning ball.
Yes, she did.
Well, that is going to be 14 points of necrotic damage then.
Did she
And
get
is
to make
that
a
just her?
dex save?
Yeah, because it was, yeah.
Target must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, totally dead, so wisdom save.
Oh.
That's shit. So no, she doesn't save. 1d8 necrotic damage. If it's missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12.
But because we're level 5,
okay.
it'll
But
be more
fifth
than
level
1d12.
is-
It's 2d12.
2d12.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So what's
Okay,
what's
hold
the
on.
damage?
Hold on.
Okay. Okay.
Help!
It's the one that looks like the D20, but with less numbers.
It's the one that
It's the
looks like
dodecahedron.
Watson.
20
20
necrotic damage.
Nice. She does
Okay.
take necrotic damage.
That was my held action. So this is my action.
Yeah, it's your turn now.
Yes. Okay. So well, I can see her. That's good.
Mhm.
Fuckity.
Fuckity, fuckity, fuck.
Oh, Easter's on its way, right?
Santa's in the house.
All right. I'm going to run up to Mama. Hi, Mama.
Baby. Sorry.
And
You're
I
technically in her space. It'll work. Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm going to. I have to touch her, so I'm going to touch
Okay.
her
Gross.
on her hairy little
Ooh.
leg, and I kind of do go like, "Ew, gross," while I touch her, and I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds
I
at
like
third
Yay.
level.
Can I throw something in there that I would love to imagine?
Sure.
Ezra doesn't run up, walks up, takes a drag off his cigarette, and uses the end of the cigarette to
Oh,
do inflict
Jesus.
wounds.
Love that.
That's
Love
sassy.
that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Wait, is the cigarette
That's
case your
sassy
holy
as
symbol?
hell.
Yes.
Sure.
It's your arcane
yeah.
focus.
No, it's
your
not.
arcane focus.
It is not actually.
It
It's
should
just a
be.
big, like, Cruella de Vil, like, cigarette holder.
I'm not that French. Jesus.
She's not French, she's English.
Yeah, but that's kind of like a French thing, you
It's
know.
not though.
Is it? I don't
Poor
know. It seems
French.
French to me.
I thought it was just posh.
It's an
It is
unnatural
posh.
20.
A natural 20 for the inflict wounds. Okay,
Yes.
that's definitely gonna hit.
Okay. It's
Inflict
5d10.
wounds. God, I love
Hell
that
yeah.
spell. It's one of the best.
So
It is really one of the best.
I love inflict wounds.
I
I love
do.
shatter. They're just such good spells.
I am very partial to Hellish
Fireball?
Rebuke.
Oh, okay.
Hellish
Hellish
Rebuke
Rebuke's
is
really
great
good
because
too.
it's a reaction, but
Yes.
Fireball is great. Fireball is one of the best spells in the whole game.
22 points of necrotic damage.
All right. Yeah. So you run up to her and you burn her with a cigarette, and she just part of her body just starts to rot and like suck in, and but she's still going. She doesn't look too bad, but she does look very pissed.
Me too, bitch.
Yeah, that'll bring us to...
Let's play.
Well, hold on. She does have a reaction she can do. As a reaction, she is going to screech. Yes. It is an extremely high-pitched sound that is uncomfortable but not painful to you. Damian, it's your turn.
I don't like that.
I'm sure you don't.
As a bonus action, Damian is going to dash.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. You started your turn in there.
Which means I have to take damage.
You take 10 cold damage.
Whatever. Who fucking cares?
And this is difficult terrain.
Your mimic
Yeah,
cares.
that's why I'm dashing.
Your
So-
mimic is also in there with you. It cares.
Yeah, it cares. It's immune to
Barf.
acid damage, so there's that.
Yeah, but it's not immune to getting its tootsies cold.
Bonus action, dash, which means my movement speed is back to regular, which is 40, which is enough to get me in this thing's face.
Yeah.
So what Damian does is he sprints through the tentacles as they're ripping at him, trying to keep him in there, taking the cold damage. He leaps out of the darkness with his sword and brings it down on this fucking spider.
Okay. So heroic.
Natural fucking 20.
Fuck yeah!
Hell yeah.
Holy
Poetry.
shit.
Let's fucking go.
That's such a badass visual of
I
Damian just
am
leaping out of
going
the
to-
tentacles and shadows.
Yeah,
and
normally when I do shit like that, I roll dick, but I'm taking just for... What was the word we used earlier? Posterity? For posterity. Damian's first critical hit. So fun fact, all of you are within 5 feet of it, which means I get sneak attack.
Woo!
Ooh. Sneaky.
So this is...
And then sneak up on it.
7
Sneaking.
plus 2, 9 plus...
I love the show Math with D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is really, really good. Okay.
Fantasy math is fun math.
It is, though.
13
Like,
plus-
the time that I had to calculate how many fucking D whatevers we had to roll for several explosions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the time I had to calculate a god-killing shot.
Y'all ready
Yeah.
for this?
Yeah.
I'm fucking ready for this. Go.
34 points of damage.
Nice.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm about to have a problem.
You about to have a problem?
Why?
Where will you be when
My
diarrhea
headphones are
strikes?
gonna die.
Plug them in.
Plug it in.
You don't have
I
an
did.
aux cord for your headphones?
What the fuck?
No, they're Bluetooth. What the fuck?
So are mine, and I still have an
Yeah,
aux
so are
cord.
mine, and I have a charge cable right here.
Mine do not, but there are also these tiny induction ones, so.
Who the fuck doesn't have a headphone charging cable next to their computer?
Oh, I do.
Stop being so mean to me!
It's not mean. It's a genuine question. Who the fuck?
Well, stop being irresponsible.
Oh my god.
Wow, that was mean. That was actually mean.
When I
Ash is gonna
see
punch
y'all,
you directly in the junk.
when I see y'all, it's on site. On site.
That's
the end.
fine. I'm taking your husband on a date on Sunday.
I know, and you're leaving me
Ooh.
alone.
That's the end of my turn.
Cool. You're not. Oh yeah, you already used one section. Cool.
Yep.
Preston.
I have the Warcaster feat,
Yes, you
which
do.
means that even if both of my hands are occupied, I can still cast somatic spells.
Right.
With me being wrapped up in webbing, I should still be able to cast a somatic spell, correct?
That's the whole idea, yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do in order to get myself the fuck out of this situation is
Fire.
I'm going. No, I'm going to cast Vortex Warp.
Oh.
Ooh,
Um,
great spell to use on
and-
It really
ex-boyfriends.
is.
And
Yeah.
basically, on the floor underneath me is going to be the shape of a black and purple gear. And so me and the webbing is just going to fall into the fucking floor. And then, like, 20 feet behind where I was, one's going to appear about 5 feet in the air, and I'm just going to thump right down onto the ground.
You are still wrapped in web,
Yep.
wouldn't you be?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm
Corey.
wrapped. I'm wrapped, but I'm like over. I'm over there now.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'm gonna work on trying to free myself, but that's another action, so I can't do it right now.
All right. Okay. So that brings us back to Mama.
Ooh.
Woo. Damian's not invisible anymore.
Ooh. Oh, I haven't been invisible for a minute.
God, who is the bigger threat right now?
The chicken.
Todd.
Probably the chicken. Yeah. Yep.
Hit me.
Alright.
Fucking hit me. I want the pain. Want to feel something.
That's a natural 20.
I don't think
Hell
it's-
yeah. Fuck me up. That's what I want.
Wait, Todd.
Yeah.
Benjamin. You can use a
Yes.
luck point when something attacks you.
No.
Okay.
No, he's pulling a Sam Regal on this.
Yeah. No, I'm very choosy about my luck points.
Cool.
Yeah.
3 a day, but yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I like the drama.
Right.
The drama. The bloodshed. Hold on one sec. I have to pull up a...
Koop, can you
Stand.
fast forward the thing where Ash had the whole thing with the headphones and then put the Benny Hill music over it? Just like fast forward, there's a
Yes, I
Okay.
can.
Ben, that
Yeah.
is gonna be 20 points of piercing damage.
Hell yeah.
And she gonna bite you again.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Let me double check her thing.
What was the total on that hit for the nat 20?
For the nat 20, she would have had a 25.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Okay. She is gonna bite you again. That one is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Stop rolling. Oh my god. My D12 is crazy. That is gonna be 13 points of piercing damage.
Fuck yeah. I have 5 HP left.
You have 5 HP left?
and
you have
then
5 HP
Rod enters the
Because
scene.
you did 20 and then you did 13.
Oh, you had temp HP? Where'd you get temp HP from?
I did not have temp HP. I have 33 total.
How the fuck do you have
20
23
plus
total?
13 is 33.
Well,
I'm
how
looking
did
at your
that happen?
character sheet.
No,
It
no,
says
I
you
know.
have 5 temp HP. Why do you have that?
That would be from Aid that I cast back when we were fighting the Not a False Hydra.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ah,
I did not know
So
that
you
that.
don't
should've-
have that.
Yeah, that should
I
have worn
didn't-
off.
Okay, I didn't realize that was still on there. Sorry about that.
So you should be
Okay.
unconscious.
I am unconscious.
Okay.
Because
Hunger of
even
Hadar.
even if I would, yeah, Hunger of Hadar is gone. Even if I would have cast Shield, both of those were too high.
We'll leave the chandelier where it is. Okay, so Todd is bitten twice. and Hunger of Hadar disappears as you all watch feathers just kind of explode off this chicken as he's being bitten and like grabbed by the little weird stickies and pulled in. If she had another attack, I would have her just swallow you, but she doesn't have another one.
We're not doing Vor today?
Not today. Or well,
only gore.
If she's still alive in a turn, maybe.
Okay. I can be her little chicken nugget.
Todd goes down.
Okay.
And that also takes out anything from Detect Thoughts as well, I think. But that will bring us to Todd. Roll a death save.
Fuck yeah.
Don't roll
tell
one.
us. Yeah, don't tell us what it is.
Oh, I'm not telling? Hell yeah.
Make it dramatic.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Did we discuss... We discussed something a while ago that I would be rolling death saves and not tell you guys what the saves were.
I love that personally. But, like...
You guys mentioned...
I love that. That is very stressful, and I love it.
Yeah, I don't love that.
I knew Ash would not be into it.
Deciding vote, Koop?
I don't care.
No.
That doesn't help.
I like the drama.
Okay.
I like the drama. I also like the if you die, you get one last action to just be a fuck you to whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Last
can't.
words.
Like,
I personally
heal
think it
yourself or
takes
anything
away.
like that,
I think it takes away player control in a way, but that's
But you can't do anything. You're unconscious.
You can't control what the die roll's going to come out as.
I'm just saying from a rule standpoint. I think it takes away player agency a little bit.
We don't have to do it. Or we can not do it for Ezra.
No, then whatever. Fine. Go for it.
You can't do that to me. I fucking hate that.
Ezra's not the one who's unconscious right now. What does Ben want to do?
Yeah.
What would you like to
No,
do?
it's fine. Roll it.
Okay.
Welcome everyone to our 20-minute long episode.
All right. Ezra.
Yeah.
Damian's on deck.
I'm gonna run over to Todd. And I'm going to, as a bonus action, touch him and cast Spare the Dying.
Okay.
And then...
Man. Wow. We had that whole heart-to-heart for breakfast, and I get to spare the fucking dying. Holy shit. Just fucking with you.
And then I'm going to cast another Inflict Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 17.
You're like, it's okay, Todd. I got you.
Yeah.
Right between the eyes.
God.
Does a 17 hit?
Hold on. One sec. Yes, 17 does hit.
Cool. Yay. Okay. All right. Rolling on my D.
Minus 1. Okay.
This is our chance,
20
guys.
points of necrotic damage.
20 points of necrotic?
This is our point. While Todd is down, we can put him into a box, and we can Vodro post him to someone.
Vodro him back to where he came from.
Yeah, Vodro him to Deza.
I saw the address you put on there. Address.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Deza,
deep
Glenaean,
underground.
Deep underground. You know what the place is called? It's called Glenaean.
That's true.
And I'm sorry, Ezra, you said
20. Yeah.
How'd you like to fucking kill this spider?
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna like kind of skitter between. I'm assuming it's like tall enough where like I can kind
She's
of
got a
move
15-foot
her.
wingspan. You can get under her.
Yeah, so I kind of like
Leg span.
maneuver between her legs and
Oh,
stuff.
Harris.
And then I hit Todd with the Spare the Dying, and then I'm just going to like
Just
just
Karate chop him. And yeah, you chop him and he goes
I'm going to so I'm gonna touch him, hit him with the Spare the Dying, and then I'm going to like kind of fall back a little bit. And I'm going to just like get into her underbelly and I'm going to touch her on there.
So much of this last like 30 seconds of explanation has been uncomfortably sexual sounding.
No, it hasn't. You're just gross.
I'm gonna get underneath her and touch her belly.
I did say I'm gonna go in between her legs.
Sure did.
I'm gonna get in there and touch her.
I'm gonna get in there right in her between leg. In that weird spot where all the legs like meet. Yep. All right, cool. Awesome. Great. So happy this is happening. So I like to imagine, Ezra just karate chops Todd, slides under, like does like a full like knee slide under and chops the spider.
A little more like elegant than that, but all right.
Okay, you do a sweet like soccer slide and you're just like,
yes, that's closer.
That noise exactly.
So Big Mama, which I'm now regretting the name.
Oh man.
Big Mama. You guys all see her as Ezra like slides underneath and like just slips out the other side before the spider collapses. You see like her legs like curl in and she just totters over and turtles onto her back. And you see like the legs twitching at different intervals until eventually just one twitches and eventually everything goes lax as her body just rots on the spot. But like the biddies, her body dissolves into gray mist and floats away. Woo!
Da, 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 da.
I like to think Damian does that. Da, 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 da. So Ezra, you end up, oops, not the spider. That's right. You end up on the other side.
Yeah.
Todd is unconscious, but alive. And Damian's standing there with a cool ass fucking sword that in anybody else's hands would make him look like a total ween.
Damian is like covered in spider guts right now too.
Yep.
Like he jumped head first into that spider.
Huh?
So did Ezra.
Right in twain.
I'm sending a bill to all three of you for the amount of work I'm going to spend editing this episode.
I only pay in hugs.
You don't have to edit anything. You could just put it out if you want to.
No, you
I
can't.
could do that.
I fully refuse to pay.
Want to.
We have a higher standard now because of Koop. He put himself. He created a 10th circle of hell and put himself in it.
So what you're telling me is this is Koop's fault?
Yes,
and
it is.
He gets to pay for it.
It is ultimately Koop's fault for establishing a standard of quality.
Thanks for watching, everybody. You can catch us every other Saturday.
Hey, that's my fucking job. Back off. Anyway. Yes, Mama dies and disapparates, and the rest of you are left standing and or laying there.
Yeah.
What? Oh, God. What, Ben?
You said Mama dies, and I was like, that's a familiar feeling.
Right?
Oh, no.
For several of us.
Sorry, continue. I apologize. I'm just like, yes. Got it.
Anyway. The spider collapses, disappears. You guys are left standing. The chandelier is on the floor, dark, and now going cold because the electricity is no longer running through it. you hear like voices outside of the cathedral, like they've been in a panic for a hot second since you guys have been fighting. But you keep hearing Kedwin like yelling at them to not open the doors.
Damian starts walking over to the doors, and while he does it, he does that super edgelord thing where he just like flicks the blade to the side, and the spider blood that's all over it just goes spraying off to the side, and the blade is completely clean after that.
Preston just goes, ah!
No, Preston goes,
and then I will make my way over to the thing. I will sheath my sword while the case is still in the door. Put it in, and then I'll pull it out, and then I'll just knock on the door, be like, "We handled it."
You hear some debate start. Where a couple younger voices go, we don't know that's actually them, do we? Like, didn't you hear that story about the kid who got lured out? And then you hear Kedwin go, shut the fuck, open the fucking door. And you hear chains and locks unraveling, and finally the doors swing open just enough for Kedwin to like get his good eye through. And he sees you, kind of glances past you at the just mess in the back where all the scorch marks that are just everywhere now, and the gigantic pile of ruined pews that have all been melted with acid and then frozen.
Oh yeah.
Ezra stands up in the middle of all this, and Ezra just stands up in the middle of all this and just goes, ta-da! The prestige!
Oh my god.
Todd, I'm gonna say you come to at this point. And Preston, you're finally starting to get your way out of the web.
As soon as Todd regains consciousness, he just firebolts straight in front of him, like just fires immediately.
Roll me a D8.
A D8?
Yeah.
Okay. 7.
oh no.
Do it.
Damian,
I love
what's
it.
your AC?
Me?
Yeah.
18.
I'll roll for it. It's that's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Roll damage.
Sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
Oh god.
They are not going to believe that
10.
we're competent at all.
Okay.
10 fire damage.
Damian.
Fire damage for Damian. As Todd like jerks awake and just goes, and a firebolt fires across the room, manages to get between the pews and hits Damian right in the center of the back between the shoulders.
Damian.
No wand this time. It comes straight out of his mouth like he's a kaiju.
Yeah.
Damian just pauses. Kedwin, you can come in. Just you.
Flames.
Yeah, there's just a hole in the back of his fucking coat and shirt now.
Yep.
I just see bare back. Jesus.
Oh, we're not gonna see that here.
No. Ooh. God damn it. Stop it! Yeah, Kedwin pushes through and like pulls the door shut behind him, keeping everyone else outside. And he like looks over all of you and looks at the still very dead abbess whose body has been slightly melted by some acid. And he just takes a deep breath and sighs.
Now, you're probably wondering what creatures actually were in here, because they dissolve.
Yeah.
You can't see them.
Yeah.
Giant shadow spiders.
Spider baby.
And I'll look over at Preston and be like, and we think they were maybe conjured into this space?
Yeah.
Is Preston still like trapped in the web?
He's
like
getting out of it now.
Up, and he's just like, yeah.
He just has his mouth free. Little help.
But yeah, Kedwin nods, just taking this all, just like, all right, I guess this might as well happen. Okay. He says, so more things from the mountain, I assume.
Maybe. Again, we think they were conjured, so it could be.
If they were conjured, does that mean whatever we're dealing with has that kind of magic and intelligence, or is something helping it? Or someone?
I go over to Preston. I do not help him get out of his webs. What I do is I cut open a spot in the web so that I can reach his bag. And I pull out the mask from the Hydra. And I go over to Kedwin and I go, you said you thought that there was something in Oskory that was making all of this worse.
More or less.
I don't think the creature that we fought in the woods for us the other day would be capable of creating something like this. And if something summoned those creatures, it may not be that there's something in Oskory that's making it worse. It could be someone.
Right. Well, you've already been hired for this job, but I don't know. This is starting to seem like it's outside the realm of mercenaries. Do all of you think you can actually figure this out and stop whatever's happening here, or do I need to call the World Overseer Commission?
No, I don't think that that'll be necessary. I mean, if we can't solve it, we'll be dead. So, might as well give us a shot.
We know where they come from.
I suppose. Yes, but will that give you an idea of what's happening here in Oskory, whether someone is helping them?
It's possible.
One of the things I'm worried about now is that if we do manage to take care of this problem by whatever means, there's still going to be someone out there who helps these kind of problems come to be. In which case the problem's not really solved. I hate to enforce more rules on the town, but with your input, because all of you seem, and he kind of makes a face when he says this, mildly competent. Do we need to institute more of a curfew, martial law? What do I need to do to help you get this job done?
Well, maybe we could, stay away from some of the fascist bits, but,
What?
I don't know. I hear martial law and I kind of go, ooh.
You're not helping. Kedwin, has the ferry left today at all?
No.
Okay. No one leaves.
No one? All right.
No one leaves.
Okay.
Keep the curfew. Clean this up.
Damian, we're forgetting something too.
What?
A certain friend that we met while we were in the woods.
That's a conversation for in a little bit.
I know what you mean. Even though she's gone, we did have a last conversation about some of the things you all found out there. This Vudan said he's a werewolf, but he's good with magic. Yeah?
He's Fey. And very good with magic.
Well, turning away help and opportunities before has gotten us here, so, fuck it, bring him in. Can use all the help we can get.
We need full access to the Abbey, the Basilica.
Understood.
Full access.
Then, in that case, do you all still have that lantern with you?
Yes.
Give it here.
I will look at Ezra.
Okay. He comes over, he takes it. And you see him draw runes into the top of the lantern. And the more he draws, the more, like, these enchanted engravings start appearing in its surface. And he hands it back to you. And you immediately see, like, he looks much more, like, worn down. He already looked like he didn't sleep last night. Oh, it's food time. He already looks like he didn't sleep last night. And whatever spell he has just cast in front of you has drained him even further. But he hands it back to you. He says, you may use this for the time being as a sort of skeleton key. Anything that my order has access to, anything that I have access to, so will you.
I think next we need to talk to the 2 guards that heard the commotion last night and found the abbess.
Right. I did go and fetch them. They're outside, but first, let me get those of you who are hurt seen to. It'll only take a bit, but
Everybody this whole time has just been hearing like moans of pain inside their head.
Oh yeah. And Kedwin like leans over and sees Todd just suffering. It's like, we'll take care of him first, I suppose.
He's fine.
I'm sure.
Oh, I was going to cast a healing spell on him, but you know, if you're gonna do it for free, go for it.
Yeah, he'll get people from his order to heal you guys up. So
don't turn me into chicky fingies.
Question before we move on.
We're stopping.
As we're leaving, Preston would like to move closer to Kedwin.
Uh-huh.
And would like to make a perception check.
You gonna smell him real good?
Actually, yes, under the guise of kind of huffing and puffing, acting like he's winded.
Just walk up to him.
Just kind of wants to get the scent off of this guy.
Uh-huh. Okay. Roll your thing.
What do dwarves smell like?
Rocks.
That is going to be an 18.
18. Kedwin.
In particular, I'm concerned about if he might have a scent of old moldering clothes on him.
A little bit. You also smell what it's almost like sulfur, but not quite there. Like maybe sulfur that is burning off. But yeah, you do smell a little bit of that attic-y smell.
All right, that is good to know, and I will keep that to myself for the time being.
Cool, that's where we're gonna stop.
Yay!
Woo!
Yay!
Big combat. Ben is sated for the time being.
I am
unconscious chicken.
You fought a spider real hard. You almost died. We almost achieved everything on your bucket list. It's great.
That's pretty much all of it. Yeah, except for the actual death.
I got knocked down to 14 hit points, and that was all entirely done by Todd.
That's wonderful.
And Ezra got the how to do.
How to do.
Ash got the how to do.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. You can catch episodes on YouTube, Spotify, and other podcast platforms every other Saturday. There's nothing special going on right now because we're way ahead of schedule. So we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.